Even better and easier to use than the bulb is a pipette pump. A pipette pump basically automates the entire process for you. It's got 3 moving parts to it. It's got an insertion joint that you can loosen and tighten in order to create a vacuum with your pipette. Your pipette goes in the bottom of the insertion joint. Then you've got a lever used to empty the pipette and a wheel used to draw liquid into the pipette and force liquid out of the pipette. I won't bother going through these steps with you here on the slide, because on the next slide I have a video showing you how to do it. So beep. You do have to do a lab write-up for this lab. The purpose of your lab would be to practice pipette technique using a bulb and a pipette pump. Move to the next slide for experimental procedure. Beep. It's important that you write this procedure down verbatim in your lab notebook. Yes, you are reading the procedure correctly. You do have to pipette 10 milliliters of water a total of 20 times. 10 times with a pipette bulb, 10 times with a pipette pump. This is not a lab you can do as a group. It's a lab you're going to be doing as an individual. It defeats the purpose of doing it in a group if the purpose of this lab is to provide you with practice at this very important lab technique. Now what I need you to do is I need you to write down the phrase shot first. Everybody write down the phrase shot first. You're writing down the phrase shot first because everybody knows that Han Solo really shot first. Beep. I want a data table organized like this in your lab notebook. The data table must be organized like this. You should have 2 of them, right? You should have one using a pipe for your data from a pipette pump, and you should have a second data table just like this, but instead of using the pipette pump, it should be for using a bulb. Right? 2 data tables organized just like this. Beep. Last but not least, here are the 3 questions I want answered in your conclusions. That's it. Beep.